If you've been on the internet at all over the last few years, you know that list posts or listicles are extremely popular, and it's not hard to understand why. They're easy to skim, they're shareable, and they don't require a ton of mental energy to digest, which is great for today's forever distracted world. The structure of list content is pretty simple. You start with an introduction, and then you have your list items, usually divided by subheadings. And at the end, you have a conclusion and hopefully a call to action. But I advocate a slightly different approach to lists that'll really set you apart from the competition. And that is going really deep into each list item with meticulous detail and explanations, as well as rich media like images and videos. This gives you an opportunity to serve two distinct audiences: the people who just want to skim and the people who want more substance. The skimmers can just browse the subheadings and the first few lines of your explanations, and the readers can get every juicy detail that you have to offer. It's a win-win. So as an example, if I were writing a list of the 10 best ways to improve your content marketing, I wouldn't just write a bullet point list and call it a day. That's the lazy approach, and naturally, it comes with mediocre results. Instead, I'd essentially write a mini tutorial for each list item, detailing every step for each of the strategies in the list. See, this is how you set yourself apart, by doing what your competitors aren't willing to do. The result is your content will be more detailed and therefore more valuable, and therefore more visible, because people are going to share it, reference it, link to it, and you get to reap the rewards. And by the way, it's worth mentioning that lists also lend themselves to incredibly catchy and shareable headlines. Something about the number in the title just makes it enticing. I'm sure you've seen sites like BuzzFeed and Upworthy having huge success with this. As a subcategory of list content, I think checklists are also worth mentioning here because they're a powerful form of content in their own right. With a checklist, the goal is to create a list of items, products, or actions that are necessary for a particular task or goal. So you compile everything that people need into a neatly packaged list, and you've got a valuable, shareable piece of content.